Stay tuned if you want to learn how to make this easy but yet delicious vegetable curry fried rice. Welcome back to another cooking video. Today we're going to be learning how to make vegetable curry fried rice. For our ingredients, we have 2 onions, our mixed vegetables, Banese seasoning, 2 cubes of Maggi. If you don't have the Banese seasoning, you can use 2 cubes of Maggi. I have parboiled rice, curry powder, black pepper, 2 habaneros, and of course we have our vegetable oil. Next, we're gonna chop up our onion. So I'm going to do 1 onion chopped, and I'm going to blend the other one, and I'm going to chop up my pepper as well. Also, you can skip this part if you are not into like hot food and those kind of things. You can skip this part or just add regular crushed pepper to it instead of habaneros or something as spicy as this. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and blend my other onion, and I will just blend it off camera just to save us some. That's what my blended onion looks like. I added some water to it to make it very liquidy. Next, we're going to add half a cup of oil to our hot pot. You're going to let that get hot. Next, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of curry powder to my oil. I'm just going to mix it in. I'm going to let this fry down. You just want to mix it in really nicely so that hot oil cook your curry powder. After 2 minutes of our curry being in the hot oil, we're going to add our chopped up onions. I'm just going to mix that in. We're going to saute our onions in this oil with our curry for 2 to 3 minutes until we get that like translucent looking texture. You just want to keep mixing and let it saute. After 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to add my blended onions to this as well. I'm going to mix it in really nicely. I'm also going to add my habaneros. I'm going to mix it in. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper to this. And we're just going to let this cook for like 3 minutes, and we're going to check on it. Next, I'm going to add, this is 1 cup of mixed vegetables. I'm going to add 2 cups, but right now I'm only going to add 1 cup right now, so it cooks really nicely with the curry. And then at the end, once I add the rice into this mixture, I will add another cup of mixed vegetables. Next, I'm going to add my rice. So I went ahead and soaked my rice for a few hours, 3 to 4 hours approximately. This is parboiled rice. This is 4 cups of rice. You can use jasmine rice or any type of rice that you choose. But if you're using parboiled rice, I recommend that you soak your rice so it softens it a bit, so then when you're cooking it, It doesn't take much of a time to cook. So I'm just gonna add my rice to the sauce. So now I'm gonna mix my rice in the sauce. And we're just gonna let it cook for 10 minutes and we're gonna check on it. After 10 minutes of our rice cooking, I'm going to add half a cup of water to our mix. And I'm just going to mix this in. I'll also cover my rice with aluminum foil so the heat stays in the rice so it cooks. So my rice cook really nicely. And also I'll be adding another cup of mixed vegetables as mentioned. And we're just gonna mix it in. Look at how beautiful this looks. You can serve this rice at a party, family event, you know. It can be served, I think, anywhere. And trust me, once you follow the recipe, people will love this rice and they will ask you about the recipe as well. I always make this for potluck at my job. Usually I make fried rice, curry rice, of that sort for my potluck because they like it. So I'm sure your co-workers will like it too, and your family as well. So I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil off camera and just let it sit for another 10 to 15 minutes and we're going to check on it. After 15 minutes of cooking, after we added our water, you want to go ahead and, you know, taste your rice for taste and also for texture. And oh my gosh, this tastes so delicious. And if you need it to stay a little bit longer based on your texture, that's okay. But my rice is cooked perfectly. Usually when I'm making fried rice, curry rice, jollof rice, I usually soak my rice so it helps reduce the amount of time that I have to cook my rice for. And usually the heat and covering it with the aluminum foil or plastic helps with cooking the rice really fast. And that is it. Here's the final look of that vegetable curried fried rice. If you try this recipe at home, please let me know in the comments. And also, follow me on all of my social media platforms. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.